All right, Lovey, what's going on, girl? What you up to today? Let's see what we've got on the TV. Café con leche. That sounds delicious. I'm drinking tea, but some café con leche doesn't sound like a bad idea either. All right, so what do we have? Okay, we need to water. Let's do that. We still need soybean seeds from Sebastian. Don't want to forget that. That's a spring seed that we don't have in our box. So we're going to have to go pop over and see Mr. S. We should also have enough money in the mail to purchase another bag extension. So yeah, we have some good stuff going. Oh, and we have all that fish. We have a lot of fish in our bag that we need to take to Evan. Let's pop by Harsha, see if she's ready to talk to us. Hi, Harsha.
Sorry.
Stop saying sorry. Yes, we're having nice weather. Stop being awkward. Oh, great. She's going to ask me to help her. You see, I've been studying history books about this island, and I think there may be ancient stone tablets buried at different locations by an old culture that used to live here. I'm not brave enough to go out hiking by myself, and I haven't been able to get anyone else who is willing to find them for me. I've also deciphered the language the tablets are written in, and I would like a chance to translate them. If you haven't donated the tablets yet, would you mind bringing them to me first? I'll give them back, of course. Then you can donate them to the museum. I have the location of the Ares ancient stone tablet if you would like to know where it is. Yes. Thank you so much. You're the best. So based on my research, the Ares ancient stone tablet is located at some old pyramid in the woods northeast of the island. Be careful when you are out traveling out there. There are spiders and bugs in the woods. I would go myself, but I'm a coward. Sorry, I'm useless. Look for anything that looks like it's buried and dig it up with a shovel. All right, and I bring them back for her to translate. It's on like Donkey Kong. I know how to get to all of them. I love, love, love that part of the game, getting artifacts. So I am on it. All right, we have to get our eggs. That is the absolute last thing in our quota. Bye. So let's look at our journal. We have all of our farm crops. So I'll go and pop those chicken eggs into our shipping box. That will complete our farm quota for the spring. We got another 1,293 from the gyms and whatnots last night. And Evan is the curator of the museum. I'm sending you this letter to see if you're interested in helping fill out the local museum. Well, yeah, like 8% worth already. I'm so sorry that letters are not timed well, because that just seems weird to get that from him. And I've given him wood. I've given him many donations. And now I'm just getting a letter from him requesting me to help him with the museum. Bless his heart. All right. One of the things that, coffee beans, blackberries, lemons, eggplants. So we can see what crops are going to be coming up. They're in the produce thing. That means that's probably going to be next season. Now the thing is, I would like to get some of the produce that I can grow on Spoonie. But of course I want seeds, not actual produce. No matter how much money I have, I do try to spend it wisely. So seeds are absolutely the better way to go than the actual produce. So we're going to head on over to Sebastian's and see if he has any soybean seeds. That's the only thing we're missing for our spring seed box. Then we're going to go to the museum and get all of these fish out of our bag. And I may keep on up over the hill and go to Wahoo Beach and see if I can get some seeds so that when I buy my Spoonie property, I'll be able to plant things right away. Alright, so turnip, cherry, kidney, lemon, and strawberry. He still doesn't have soybean seeds. Alright then, it's okay. It was nice seeing you. Always nice to see you. You're not giving me what I want, but that's okay. We're going to go drop these eggs off though. I'm not going to carry those with me because who knows, we may stop in the mines on the way home and we want to have some slots open in our bag. And also there are tons of herbs and spices like you know, vanilla, cinnamon, cumin, curry, just everything on the way to Wahoo Beach. So we definitely want to have some open slots in our bag. So I'll go ahead and put my eggs away in the shipping box. That will complete our farm quota for the season. You're welcome. I'm going to put I saw something in my bag that I don't need to carry around. My hoe. I won't be using any tools. I might be using this meteor shovel, so I won't put that up. I'll do my recycling when I get home. I have some raw iron. Drop that on top of the other raw iron. Don't think I'll be doing anything that I need to eat, but you never know. And I always try to save those jounce juices for mining. Alright, so I see we have 3,000, so that's definitely another bag extension. So let's run over to Eddie's, then we'll go see Evan, and then I think we're going to head to Wahoo Beach. Yes, ma'am. I'm going to take you to Wahoo Beach.
Hi.
Hi, Shauna. Yes, I found some cooking recipes on the TV. They are very handy. Alright, so we got that, and we'll keep a little money in case we get to buy some seeds. And we still haven't done enough flowers to get the bee box, so. Who is this for? I think it said Vera. It is, so let's just run next across the hall, or across the road to Vera and give her her bag. Oh, you borrowed it from Black Mask. Well, Vera, I've talked to you about that before. When you borrow something, you don't just give it to somebody else willy-nilly. Oh, did you hear him? Oh my gosh, his voice, whoever voiced him, wow, that was deep. Okay, and away we go. The museum and then down to Wahoo Beach. I don't know if I'm going to make it in time for their marketplace though. It's a long run. It's a long run. And I will want to stop and pick up everything I can. All the free stuff. So I just can't help myself. I'll say I intend to just run straight to Spoonie or run straight to Wahoo. But when I see something sparkling on the ground, it's like, ooh, shiny. Let me pick that up. And that definitely does slow you down. It definitely does. And I still can't afford to be buying cookies. And I haven't gotten the recipe for the better kitchen yet, so I will definitely make myself a better kitchen when I get the first chance, because I want to be able to make myself cookies. There may be times even that I don't want to take my horse, but I still want to go quickly. So when I have to stop and gather stuff, getting on and off my horse also slows me down. So for instance, coming out to the museum, if I want to hit that herb patch over there and just come to the museum, if I have cookies, I'm just going to eat some cookies, because I move just as fast as I would if I were on a horse. All our flowers are in there. So now the aquarium's going to have something in it. I'll take you to the aquarium probably after I do another fishing donation, because the fish are actually placed in different tanks by where you caught them. Another 3%. That is right on. Right on, right on, right on. Let's go this way, because I know when I was coming back from getting the cherry tree seed, I wasn't able to go the long way, is what I call it. It's past the jounce thing, because my backpack was already full. So I was like, what's the point? I can't pick anything up. And it's dark, and I'm just going to try to get home the fastest way possible. But there's some herbs right down at the bottom of this hill that I want. So we're going to go this way. And this is all fodder here beside the road that you can cut when you have animals. Not all of it, but the ones that I just passed. And also sometimes you're going to get requests. People are going to request you to do fodder for them. And this is one of the places you can get it. Alright, so we got that. I didn't even see what herbs that was. I'm fighting a moth in my room. And so I wasn't looking at the screen at that. When I picked those herbs, I have no idea what I picked. It's spring in California and everything is in the air. Even our dog has hay fever from all the stuff that's in the air. He was sneezing and he got congested. We had to get him a prescription from the vet because he was all clogged up. And I'm on Claritin. It's just so much stuff in the air. And oh, all these butterflies, and so pretty. I can't wait to get a bug net. What do we have here? A camellia. I haven't had any camellias for a while. I made tea out of all of my camellias and was never able to get any more. I never made it back to that area of Pumpkinvale where they were beside the pathway. That's something I always plant. I always plant camellias and get harvest them for tea. So there is the ocean. I love it. It's just beautiful. Alright, so let's get on over to Wahoo, because as I said, I think we're gonna miss the marketplace today because they close. I'm not going to be able to get seeds either. I really wanted to try to get some seeds, but I won't call this a wasted trip. I just started too late in the day is all, but that's alright. I will go ahead and activate the fast travel spot here. This is one thing I will spend money on. Fast travel to Wahoo Beach and Diamond Falls, because even with a horse it's a long trip, even with a horse. So I'll go ahead and activate the fast travel spot. And since I wasn't able to get my seeds, which was really the purpose, I wanted to get some seeds for things I can grow on Spoonie. Almost all of the crops and trees that you grow at Wahoo Beach also grow on Spoonie. So that's why I was going to visit the garden shop and try to purchase some of the spring seeds, so that if it won't be an if, I will definitely have my property on Spoonie by next spring. I want to plant some trees and crops. I'll be able to grow things like lentils and spinach, Oh, won't let me jump over this wall. It's kind of like that wall that was at the Joust Corp. I had to climb up on that rock to jump it, so there's no rock behind this one. Alright, let's get out our meteorite shovel. And we have the Scorpio tablet. And right down on the beach, in front of the face, I don't know what else to call it, the stone face. I love coconuts. You can make oil out of them, milk. They're in a lot of recipes. Love, love, love. So you see the face? The face is the place. The face is the place. You can now dig up sand to make glass, which I also like. I really like glass when I'm starting to make my own furniture. I like glass knobs. And there's the Aquarius tablet. But I'm not going to start on glass just yet. I don't plan on making any furniture unless I get the dresser or the wall cabinet with a doorknob. I would put glass doorknobs on that wall cabinet. Yeah, I missed the market, but that's okay. It would have been up here. People are still hanging out talking about the deals they got though. I don't hate them for it. I like a good deal. There's lots of garbage cans in Wahoo Beach. I like that. I like being able to, because if I stay on the beach I can get coconuts, but if I go through the little floating village I can get garbage. So because of the draw of corn dogs, I'm gonna go through the village. And hope I find a corn dog. I also need to take a swim. My stamina is good enough. Alright, let's go on out to the island. And we are going to dig up this tablet. Come on. This is the Libra tablet. Alright, so that's the three tablets that you can get in Wahoo Beach. And we're going to hit a couple more garbage cans, then we're going to go to the fast travel spot and head on back to Pumpkinvale. I think that's enough adventuring for today. I was able to get quite a few new herbs. And we also got 3 tablets in addition to some recycling and whatnot. I need to go. There's some interesting and quirky people in Wahoo Beach also, but they're just not my Spoonie folk. I love the Spoonie community. I just do. They are all so different. They're just fun. They just, I don't know. Whoever created them, whoever wrote their dialogues, I really, really like them. And look at that. I get rewarded for my patience. 2 corn dogs, y'all. 2. I would love to fish for a hot minute. We can stay till midnight. Let's go down to the fishing spot. Let's do a little fishing while we're here. We'll catch some of the sea fish and get those to the museum. Hi, Nikki. She is the mail carrier. She takes mail to and from Spoonie. Your name isn't popping up. I'm not sure who you are. Who are you? Kishan. I don't recognize you. In my other characters, I've sometimes I start at Wahoo Beach, but I don't recognize that character. How do I not know that character? Wonder what they. That might be the. Is that the? No, that's not the music guy. He's obviously one of the ones whose shop I don't have to go to very often. I know the names of the people, Duante and you know all the people who I have to go to get seeds and animals and blacksmithing, all that. But I don't recognize him. I wonder if he's the one that works in the. No, I saw the person who works in the graveyard. That wasn't him. See, now that's going to bug me till I find out who he is. Alright, it's almost midnight. Bummer. I want more time. But it takes 2 hours on the little bus to get back to Pumpkinvale. So I have to add that to whatever time I stop fishing. So it's going to be after 2 o'clock already. Okay. So we have to stop. We will have to come back anyway to buy seeds. So there's a big lavender patch right off of the beach. So we're going to run on the inside of this fencing and grab some lavender. But I want coconut. No, I want the coconuts more. And you hear that? Can you hear that like scraping sound? That's insects on these trees. That's insects on the trees. Very creepy. And again, if I wasn't playing on low difficulty, I wouldn't even be out at night, probably. I wouldn't do any of my exploring. I would do all of my farming, smelting, building, all the things you do at home. I'd be doing that at night. I would not be out here if I had it set where they could kill me. Well, they don't kill you, but they put you in the doctor's office. They knock you on your behind and you end up in the doctor's office paying a lot of money for treatments. Yeah, it's just ugh. Alright, so let's get into the little shuttle and take ourselves back to Pumpkinvale. So it's 3:30 in the morning. We'd better head on to bed. We can do all of our sorting and whatnot tomorrow. Up the hill. Don't run into trees. They won't let you through. Alright, so that is it for her for tonight. I will come back in the morning. Okay, we are in day 14 of spring. Let's see what recipes we can get. Grilled tuna. Alright. And a brown cupboard. We've been wanting a cupboard. Perfect. That is a storage thing that we can build for ourselves and put on our wall. So let's get our little bit of garden that's left watered. I did put in a camellia. We only had the one. So I went ahead and planted it instead of trying to make tea or something with it. Our trees have matured to the point where they no longer need to be watered. So that's good news. Only the cherry tree, the last one we planted, still needs to be watered. Alright, we have some things in our bag that need to go out into the shipping container. We have whatever duplicates of the fish. We want to put those out. We can put a flounder in. We can put a sardine in. Those all go to the museum. Our plethora of corn dogs. And I believe these are new flowers. I'll double check. But I believe I need to keep at least one of each of these for the museum. And we didn't place our new backpack. Look at that. Look at all the space we have now. It's wonderful. All right, let's close this. Take a look. See if yes, we do need both of those flowers. We had not submitted those yet. All right, Sebastian, you still need raw gold, which means we're going to have to go into the mines. First, we will make some seasonings and put those in the box. We have all this even numbered. These we'll put into the storage until we have an even number. All right, let's see, two more. So yeah, these we'll put into storage. And hope we get one other set of those, another set of 3, so that we have 6. Be great to get another 5 of those to have 10 coriander. So those will go in our, and Aries is the one that Harsha asked for first. Oops, wrong thing, grab the wrong thing. We want to put these in here. And we did end up with 12 coconuts, so we'll save those for when we're able to press them into oil. Alright, so we've got Taurus, Aquarius, Libra, and Scorpio. So that's right, she wants the one that's by the pyramid. She wants the one that's by the pyramid, which is a treacherous area. It's full of scorpions. But we have to get it. We're gonna have to go get it. There's other artifacts there too, not just the tablet that she wants. So we're gonna go ahead and do it. We're gonna make a trip over there. Again, it's one that I prefer to do on a horse. It is a bit of a distance. It is a distance. I have my shovel. That's important. Can't get the artifacts without it. And today is festival day. It's Sunday the 14th. So this is when you're supposed to exchange gifts and really get to know people. So what's cooking? I mean, you're growing your own food, so it's obvious, but try to get a kitchen as soon as you can from Dad. I have a kitchen, Dad. I've made tea and soup, Dad. So funny that they're writing her and telling her how to be a farmer and stuff. All right, so hi Iris. So we actually hadn't met before. Hello Jamie and Jim.
Hi.
We all met on the tutorial day, and I just haven't seen them since, pretty much, because I have been farming.
Jerk.
And then some of them I haven't really missed. Okay, I appreciate that VipHat put that grill on the dock so you can easily grill what you catch. I haven't been able to catch any. Would it be too bold to ask you to catch me a couple of fish? Not at all. I will get you some grilled fish. I might even find some in the garbage.
Hey.
Hey Dee. Dee does hair. I would like to get my hair colored. I really would, Dee. So who knows? I may end up in your chair. Don't know yet though. Hi Rose. Why did Rose zoom in like that, I wonder? Okay, I need even more for the outfits. Okay, black dahlias. I will take that. The reason I'll take that is the black dahlias are in the center of the Clementine mine. And since I have to find gold for my other request, I might as well go and get her the dahlias. I'll just go to the center and work my way out. Tucker wants camellias. That's something else about the festival. People ask you for a lot of favors. which is great because again, if you can't use what they give you, you can sell it. So, no problem. And her name happens to be Dahlia, but she doesn't grow flowers. Hi, Ezekiel. How are you? Okay. Kamoko, we need to be friends because sometimes she gives a bug net and I could really use one. Hey, Fayez. He did my tutorial for building furniture. Hi, Alex. I hope you're keeping a really beautiful horse for me. I'm working on making enough money. Hold up a really good horse for me. Don't sell them all. I don't want to come over there and all you have are foals that I have to raise to full grown. That would make me unhappy. All right, perfect. I needed one more fish net to try to make my own bug net. Just got one. And we're going to run down here. See, this is what happens. I have plans, and my plans always get thwarted by other things that pop up because I know where 3 dahlias are. So I'm going to go and get them. Camellias are for Dahlia. So I'm going to go and get them so I don't forget. And I'll have them in my bag. There's one right there. So the next time I see her, I can turn them over to her. So there's her dahlias. Camellias. I keep saying that opposite. The camellias are for Tucker, actually. The dahlias are for Rose. And then I need some gold for Sebastian. Tiara didn't. I'll bring her 5. When did it change to 5? It used to be 2. These updates, you never know what to expect. She always used to ask for 2 grilled fish. I have to bring her 5 fish now. I might not have been so generous in volunteering if I had known it was going to be 5. And just imagine if I still had that crazy wooden fishing rod. Oh my. Oh my goodness. I can't get back over to Wahoo Beach today either to try to get seeds now that I've taken on these requests. I'm gonna have to go into the Clementine mines today, so that's where my hours are gonna go. It'll be about 8 p.m. by the time I get to the back of the mines, or the dahlias are, the black dahlias. So there won't be a lot of time left to do anything else. I may stop and fish on my way back home, try to get enough fish to grill for her. But yeah, 5, that's different. It always used to be 2. But I'll do it for Tiara, because like I said, she lives over there by the recycling center in that little tent. So whatever I can do to help. Whatever she needs. As I said in other playthroughs, it's always my goal to make her a housemate and have her move into one of my properties. I'm not doing that this time because I'm moving to Spoonie. And you may wonder, well, why don't you have her take care of your Pumpkinvale property? But that's just not it's not what I'm playing at this time. That's not how I'm playing it. We are up to 12%. When we finally get to Diamond Falls and get all the dinosaur pieces, we are really going to be rocking it. We're doing this just with fish and flowers. We haven't even started getting artifacts in there. Let's see. I knew it. This didn't stack. I want to make sure I have as much space as possible in my backpack. And he took one of my camellias. I forgot I had not donated a camellia yet. I didn't mean for him to have one. Now I have to find another one to complete her request. She wanted 3. Or it was Tucker. I did not mean to give you one of those camellias. So let's see, where's another patch of camellias? They grow pretty abundantly. I just have to remember. Remembering being the thing. Therein lies the challenge. Alright, so I will cut here and come back when I get to the center of the mines. We are approaching the center of the mine, and as I predicted, it is almost 8 o'clock. This is where we're going to find those flowers. I don't know how many she asked for. You only get 3 of everything, so let's see how many. Oh, it looks like I only got 2 of each. Usually, okay, there's a 3rd dahlia. Is there a 3rd iris? Is there a 3rd iris? I honestly don't see one. Let's see how many she wanted. Rose. 6. That means 2 trips in here. The requests have changed. And I was just playing this, as another character last week, probably. And did that particular request and did request for grilled fish for Tierra, and the amounts have definitely changed. So there must have been a hot fix or a patch that came out since I played 7-8 days ago, because the amounts have definitely changed. And again, Rose is the one you have to stay up until 4 a.m. in the morning to give her whatever the requested item is. So that's that may not be conducive to my game plan of getting to Spoonie as soon as possible. I'm actually cancel her request, because that's not what I'm here for. That's really not what my challenge is about. My challenge is about doing enough farming to get enough money to buy the property at Spoonie and start residing there, and to really dive deeply into that community and getting to know all the characters that live in that community. So having to come into these mines, spend a whole day getting here to get 3 more flowers, not really part of the plan actually. So it's possible that I will cancel her request because it goes contrary to my own plans. Let's have some bacon. And let's see what else we can get. Since we're in here, we might as well get whatever we can get. You can plant those flowers and they grow in, I think, 5 days. I would do that if I had fertilizer to make sure that they yielded enough. I wouldn't want to plant 1 and get 2. It'd be nice to know that if I planted them and put fertilizer on them, I'd get at least 5. So we might look into that. We'll see how many we have. And I may just turn 1 into a seed since I don't have enough anyway, and see if I planted them, if that would do, if that would produce the 6 that she requested without me having to come back in here for another day. And here we are at 11 o'clock. Just want to make sure I didn't leave any. Seems like I'm short an iris. We have, yeah, I am short an iris. There should be 3 iris. But there's none glowing. There is none glowing. So yeah, let's just go ahead and make one a seed. And they grow in 6 days. Her request actually has no deadline, so that's what we'll do. We'll just make them all seeds. Plant them, grow them, and give her whatever comes up. We may even splurge and buy fertilizer from Sebastian when we take him his raw gold. We may even splurge on some fertilizer to make sure that we have 6 of them for her. I plan on continuing to mine, but not in the Clementine mines. It's time for me to move on. I need to go to the diamond mines and Diamond Falls mines, and I also need to go to the I'm just going to call it the Spoonie mine because it's closer to Spoonie Island than anything else. So that's where I'll be continuing my mining. I won't be coming back in here for quite a while, and I'll only be coming in here for more meteorite and more uranium when it gets to the point where I want to finish off my tools. This is my best place, my best chance of getting meteorite. The other 2 mines just don't you just don't get it there like you get it in this one. So I may just settle for uranium tools also, because they're the closest thing to a meteorite tool. They last a really long time. They cover a lot of ground if you're using a uranium shovel or hoe or any watering can. They cover quite a bit of ground, so that could be my ultimate tool this time around instead of looking for more meteorite. We shall see. We shall see. The plan right now is to have all meteorite tools. But if it's holding up my challenge, again, my challenge is about Spoonie this time, not about having all the best farm stuff. Because I won't be focused on the farm once I get to Spoonie. I will only come at the beginning of each season to get my quota, put my quota in the ground, and then I'll be riding my horse back and forth from Spoonie to water my crops, harvest them, do my quota, and back to Spoonie, hang it out on the beach with Luca. There's a dog named Luca, and there's a kid named Lucas. So, but Luca is like the town dog. He kind of belongs to everybody. So yeah, I'll be hanging out on the beach with Luca, listening to Lucas. He chats a lot. He's he's very friendly, and he likes to talk, and he apologizes before he even gets started on a conversation to let you know, hey, I talk a lot, so anyway, I like him, and I will be spending time with him. And who else? There's my friend Meredith. She doesn't want you in her close personal space, but then she tends to stalk you. Yeah. So I think I have the raw gold I need for Sebastian. I'm going to plant those flowers. I lost a camellia because I forgot to take it out of my backpack, and I ended up putting it in the museum. And I still have to catch 5 fish for Tierra. So let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. We need to go lay down. We need to get up and do some fishing, or we're going to have to cancel Tiara's request, which I really don't want to do. She is not the type of person that I want to disappoint. She already thinks people don't think she's worthy of anything. I don't want to stand her up and reinforce that opinion of herself. Absolutely not. As a matter of fact, I'm going to stop and try to catch a couple of fish and get them on the grill, and then try to finish it off tomorrow morning. I can stay up until, I got up at 8, so I can stay down here until at least 6:30. So let's do it. Let's get some fish in our pocket and get it on the grill and take care of our girl. I don't know what her situation is, how she ended up living at the dump in that tent. And I've been up to 8 hearts with her, and she still never explained her situation. I never really found out how she ended up there. And she just really wants to fend for herself. She doesn't want anybody to help her. So the fact that she felt like she could ask me for some grilled fish, I am not going to disappoint her. So that's 3. I still have to grill it. It's almost 5. I don't think the tiger fish can be grilled. It might be too big. Some of the larger fish that you catch, you can't grill them. They won't fit on this little grill. Bream, definitely you can grill it. So I think I have 4 now that I can grill. Couple more. All right, that's 1 more. And we can take care of her in the morning. All right, I'm pretty sure I can do a tench. So let's get that. Let's get that one on. And let's get that on. And let's get these on. So this is going to give me an extra one. That's perfectly fine. So we will take care of that quest tomorrow. We'll take care of Sebastian tomorrow. We have his raw gold. And we will plant those flowers and hope that we can do something for Dahlia. And we have to go and find a Camellia. Can't believe I did that. I have to hide stuff from myself. I'm always giving away the store. And it's almost 6 o'clock, which means I won't be getting any money today because I haven't been to my box. Oh, good. Luckily I put something in the box before I left for the little adventure I went on. I'm sure it's not much. I'll go ahead and lay down for the 2 hours, and then I will deliver